the second time that Gordon has been fouled on a three-point shot tonight. Ray Allen did it to him back in the third. Gordon, 51 minutes on a bad hamstring with 24 points, 9 of 10 from the free throw line.
We might be in for a triple overtime tonight. Might go be shades of what 1976 with the Boston Celtics and the Phoenix Suns.
Marbury checks out. Big Baby Davis has come in for Boston. A little nervous here inside the goal. It's a tie.
Remember, it's a 3.3-second differential now. They put Doc Rivers put two big guys in there to be able to rebound the ball off the free throw. Not necessary.
Fourth overtime of this series in the third different game. We're tied again at 104 with 27.3 to play. We were wondering here at courtside, and our guys in the trucks have dug this out. First playoff series with 3 overtime games. This has been something else. The defending champion Boston Celtics, the 2nd seed against the 7th seeded Chicago Bulls. Not since 1998 have we seen a 7 seed beat a 2 seed. That's when the New York Knicks, when they only played 5 games in the first round, took care of Miami 3 games to 2. Fouls to give. You see the timeout story. The Celtics with 2 at Boston. Watching just 1 for Chicago.
Now the thing about this is, you know they're probably going to go back to that play with Paul Pierce, and what Doc Rivers has done. He has Big Baby on the floor now instead of Tony Allen. So Big Baby's capable of making a 15, 16-foot jump shot. So you've got Rondo out there, Perkins, and Eddie House, who's a 3-point shooter, to give Paul Pierce a little space. You're not going to go back to that middle play that they've been running. Will the Bulls help out on that play? Will they try to trap him and double team him if he gets in that situation?
Noah and Thomas, Heinrich, Rose, and Selman. The Chicago 5. Doug just took it through Boston on the floor. Difference of 2 seconds. Team clock and shot clock winding down our first overtime. He will come out on Rondo. Selmans, as he has been this entire series, will be stuck on Paul Pierce. Pierce is 10 of 21.
See, Derrick Rose is stuck on Eddie House over here in this corner and trying not to give him any space.
It's Pierce. Is this the dagger? 3.4 to play. Paul Pierce with a huge shot. He's got 26. He's put in 6 in overtime. Boston by 2. 3.4 to play. Could that be the dagger for Boston?
Kevin, you keep wondering probably why I keep talking about Paul Pierce. With no Kevin Garnett, this is their guy. This is the guy that has to play great. No Ray Allen. It's got to be Paul Pierce. Very quiet in the first half, only 7 points. They win tonight. It'll be the only game they win in this series with him not having double digits at half. It's just going to be...
Miller has come in for Tyrese Thomas. And now moments ago, that Pierce shot right there, will that prove to be the game winner for the defending champion Boston Celtics?
Well, Brad Miller has subbed in. The Chicago Bulls want another shooter on the floor. And if you're Boston here, the last thing, you don't give up a 3-point shot or foul a 3-point shooter. A 2 obviously sends you into another overtime, but 3 beats you.
Timeout taken by Boston. They had 2 20s, and now they've got 1. Doug, you've been talking about Paul Pierce the entire series. And his numbers have not been glistening. But tonight, when it matters so much for these defending champs, he's come up with a huge 4th quarter and overtime period, 15 of his 26 in these 2 last periods.
Well, what he did in Game 3 in the first quarter, where he had his first 6 shots for 13 points, is what he's done here late. And he has been that security blanket for his team. Kevin, I talked about it before. It's like when your best player is playing well, you get a dose of confidence. And that's what's happened here with Paul Pierce over the last few minutes, especially the last 5 shots that he's knocked down. A lot of conversation here. Let me just tell you something. These teams are so well coached and scouted. There's nothing that these teams are going to do that they have not seen in preparation. The question is, can they execute it and get the shot they want?
It'll be Heinrich inbounding. Salmons, Miller, Rose, and Gordon. The Chicago 5. Marbury has come in the game. Miller, a wide open lane to the rack. Knocked away. There was a block.
Foul.
And a foul. And a foul. Was the shot. And they will take a look at it on the replay. Miller was really whacked. It's a pretty big review right here.
Well executed play. You see they switched it. Perkins see where he is, and nobody on Brad Miller takes it to the rack there. Very good. Was that the question? That wasn't goaltended, I don't think. Let's see.
The ball is away.
The ball was never touched. He actually shot an air ball on that free throw.
Right.
Or, excuse me, on that layup. Beautiful play here, though, that they run to slip the screen.
Clearly away.
When you see Rondo, it looked like he really cracked him across the mouth. Now, Brad Miller is a very good free throw shooter. Okay, one of the reasons they play him late in games is he's a good free throw shooter. On the season, he shot it well in this series. He's 85%. And on the season, he shot right at the same percentage. So you've got a big guy who can shoot free throws. Now, under pressure, we'll see if he can